Hey guys, Ace here from NetPlay.com, and I actually wanted to make a quick video today because I actually got inspired by one of my unsubscribers. And even though I hope that none of you guys really unsubscribe anytime soon or ever from my email list, because I will continue to try and provide you guys with really great content, I wanted to actually address this comment. So when anybody unsubscribes from my email, I ask them, I put a little comment box to ask them, what is it or what reason is it that they're unsubscribing? Because I like to take a look at that and receive that feedback. Because if it's about the content, maybe the content isn't good enough, maybe it's not valuable enough for them, then I want to be able to adapt and change to that so that I can continue to produce great content for you. If it's because the value or the content that I'm placing out there isn't pertinent or it's not important to them, it doesn't relate to what they're looking to do, then that's also something that I need to know, because it means that maybe the traffic sources that I'm trying to market to, maybe the people that I'm trying to market to are the wrong people. They're not people who are actually interested in doing what I want to do or what I'm teaching them in their business. And so I can I can adjust and make those changes as I need to. So this particular comment, though, wasn't in regards to either of those. It wasn't in regards to it being irrelevant to them. It wasn't in regards to the content or the quality of content that I was placing. Rather, it was about them. And so this is why I thought it was valuable to you, my followers, because the comment or the reason why they were looking to actually opt out of my email list was because they said, I don't feel like I will have the money or the time to invest into anything like this right now at this moment. So basically what this unsubscriber was saying was they didn't see that they could possibly build a business, whether it be part-time, full-time, or any time at any time in the near future, essentially, right? They said that they couldn't see that they could either afford to or see that they had the time to do it. So I wanted to address that comment in particular, because that's a comment that a lot of people get, right? That's the reason why a lot of people refuse to or don't really get started in their business, right? They say that they don't have the time for it. They say they don't have the money to invest into it. They say that they don't have the knowledge or the skills to invest into a business, or 1,001 other excuses. Okay, because really all those R's is they're just excuses, and it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to really reach out to this person now to maybe for them to see this video. But the main idea that I really want to share with you guys is that the timing is never going to be perfect, right? The timing is never going to be perfect. You're never going to have all the skills you need to get started, and the money, you could always find money to get started into a business opportunity, especially when you're talking about starting online, because it's really not much money. Maybe a couple $100, maybe even a couple $1,000, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not very much money when you're looking to start your own business. Compared to just starting your traditional brick and mortar business that can cost you, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to really get going, right? So in the grand scheme of things, all these things are really just excuses, right? And if somebody's able to find hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest into a brick and mortar business, you'd be able to find a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 to start an online business, right? And so, because there's no overhead and there's a great opportunity for you to be able to make that money back and way more. So before I veer a little bit too much off track, the idea really here, though, guys, is that, I like to use the analogy of when you get into your car in the morning to start driving to work, for example, or driving anywhere, right? Do you really plan it so that when you get into your car, that you're going to be able to, just be able to drive to work and not hit a red light? No, you don't plan it that way, right? Things happen. Things happen along the way. Things happen along your trip where you're going to run into a red light. You're going to run into a yellow light. You're going to have to stop. You're going to have to make adjustments. Sometimes there's construction. Sometimes there's traffic. Sometimes there's a car accident or whatever happens. And so you're going to have to make adjustments, right? And your business is exactly the same way. Okay, your business is going to react the same way. You're going to get started. You can have the most ideal plan. You could take years to get yourself ready and set up and think that you have all the answers and all the skills and all the content and everything ready for you to start your business. And life is going to smack you in the face and give you some trouble or give you some setbacks or give you some challenges along the way. That's just the way business is. That's the way life is. And so for you to be able to get the results that you're looking for you to be able to do it, you're gonna have to be able to overcome these challenges. You're gonna have to, grow bigger than these problems. And so these problems and these issues are gonna happen. Doesn't matter what you're starting with or how prepared you think you are. It's going to happen. And so there isn't ever a perfect time, and it's never gonna be a perfect journey. So what I encourage you to do is for you to get started, and just jump into whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your niche is, whatever your business is going to be, or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Just go ahead and jump into it, because the quicker you jump into it, the quicker you can get into those problems, and the quicker you be able to overcome them. Because the worst thing that I know, the biggest regret that I have is that I didn't start my business sooner, that I didn't start into my, my entrepreneurial journey sooner, because these problems were coming to me regardless, whether it was 2 years after the fact that I was debating about getting started, or whether I had started 2 years ago when that or 2 years prior to me getting going, because either way the problems were going to come, right? And so that's what I want to encourage you to do. I want you to take that jump, take that leap of faith, and get going, because you can always make adjustments to your business. You can always make things better. And if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I talked about the Pareto's principle, or the 80-20 rule, and it shows that most of the things that you're going to try, you're going to fail at anyways. So you may as well just give them a shot and look for the things that are going to work, because those are the things that you're going to be able to get, or are the things that are going to get you the best results. So that's kind of a message for today, guys. Really just take action. Stop thinking about whatever can go wrong, and think about what can go right in your business. Because when things go right, it's the most amazing feeling that you can get. And most people are trying to just prepare themselves and procrastinate on getting things started because they want to get things perfect. Well, guess what? We don't live in a perfect world, and it's not going to happen regardless how prepared you think you are. You're going to have to just take action and adjust along the way. And that's the way that most successful entrepreneurs actually work. So I hope the message hits home for you guys. And until next time, let's just get out there and have some fun.